Thank you, Mr. Chairman. When the federal government spends other people's money, it has little incentive to spend it wisely. Unsurprisingly, when taxpayers are compelled to support research proposals without any expectation of a return on investment, the results often have been bad science and wasted dollars. The Small Business Innovation Research and Small Business Technology Transfer programs are no different. We should look at the history of SBIR and ask ourselves whether the taxpayer should be compelled to continue funding the folly of this program. For instance, the National Science Foundation spent nearly $1 million to genetically engineer an alternative hops-flavored beer. Now, why would the government, which is trillions of dollars in debt, offer this almost $1 million donation when the $100 billion beer industry would likely finance such a project? SBIR not only funds projects that would be taken on by private actors, but it also is duplicative and funds projects that no one in their right mind would spend their money on. SBIR funded studies for a phone app that measures your gratitude. Yeah, that's right, a phone app that measures your gratitude, whatever that means. The SBIR also funded an app to promote virtual clothing fittings. Really? I wonder what cretin thought that was a legitimate function of government. SBIR even provided seed funding to test a new show that teaches children to eat their fruits and vegetables first. Well, one would think the proposal would call to mind something we already do through Sesame Street, the Pro-Veggie Kids show that the federal government already spends millions of dollars annually on. Maybe we shouldn't be surprised that the bureaucrats at the SBIR program offices have never heard of Sesame Street. If they had, they might be able to count all the way up to $28 trillion, which is our national debt at the moment. A country approaching $30 trillion in debt can't afford such frivolous spending. Now's the time to put a stop to such waste. A century of economic history proves beyond a doubt that the free enterprise system is best suited to provide capital to help small businesses grow and succeed. When private investors have skin in the game, they'll prudently invest their own dollars rather than roll the dice with taxpayer subsidies. Milton Friedman got this right. He explained succinctly when he said, "Nobody spends somebody else's money as wisely as their own." When those investments pay off, everyone in the market wins. But only a select few win and have figured out how to SBIR program work for them and them alone. Some companies have been so successful in creating an entire business model and revenue stream that solely for these grants, they're known as SBIR mills. An analysis by the State Science and Technology Institute showed that from 2009 to 2019, 21% of the awards were made to the mills, which the Institute defined as firms who received more than 40 Phase 1 awards. 40 grants to just one company may raise a few eyebrows as unnecessary and excessive and somebody abusing the system. According to SBA's public data, 196 businesses received more than 100 awards each. Some businesses received more than 900 awards. Sounds like somebody's figured out the system here. Various studies show minimal or no program benefits for firms that receive multiple awards. They typically do not commercialize their products or move on from the program. Instead, they crowd out new small businesses from participating. The question is, why do these firms receive so many awards without any limitations from Congress? The SBIR program is typical of government programs that pick winners and losers. The SBIR mills, the winners, will always ask to continue the flow of free money. It's somebody else's money anyway. It's the small businesses that are crowded out of this program that are not heard from, and the taxpayers, the people who pay all the costs while others get the benefits. These people are the losers in this scheme. We need to question whether this program should continue to exist. We need to hold agencies accountable, and at the very least, we need to stop the abuse of the SBIR mills. Thank you.